Learn English with Afra. How to improve your reading skills. Good morning, teacher. I want to talk to you, please. This is very important. Can we talk?
Morning, Lisa. Of course. Tell me, what happened?
Well, I couldn't do my homework because I didn't have time to read the book. I'm sorry.
Didn't you have time to do the homework, or you didn't want to do it?
Well, in fact, I read the book, but I couldn't understand anything. It's difficult.
I see. But you need to do it. Remember, reading a skill is also very important.
Yeah, probably. But I can't do it. I don't like reading, and when I try, I don't understand. Could you help me, teacher? How can I read in English? How can I understand when I read?
Don't worry. I'm gonna help you with that. I will tell you how to improve your reading skills.
Seriously? Thank you so much, teacher. I promise I will listen to you.
Reading comprehension, or your ability to understand what you read, is a key skill that should be trained. Why? To make sure that you understand the words on the pages whenever you read an English book. While reading more is one way to work on your comprehension, there are tips and methods you can implement to make your reading more effective. For example, make special time to read. This means making a special time for reading, without the risk or being interrupted. You should try to spend at least some minutes every day on focused reading. It will depend on your routine. Do this. Find a quiet, comfortable spot with bright lighting to sit. It can be your bedroom. Get everything you might need ready before you sit down, such as pen, notebook, and something to drink. What I always do, for example, is, I bring a bottle of water whenever I start reading. Or a snack. That way, I don't have to worry about going to the kitchen to bring something. Decide how long you will read. This is very important. You can't just start reading till you get bored. I mean, you can, but it's better to decide how many minutes or hours you'll be reading. This will help you organize your time better. I know you have to work, so I start a routine will help you a lot. Put all your electronics on silent mode or turn them off, and put them away. It includes your cell phone. Now you're wondering, but teacher, why do I need to do all these things just to start reading? Isn't it better just to open a book and start reading? Well, maybe that's why you don't understand when you read. If you're reading your own language, maybe that can work, but remember you're learning a new language. So, if you have a specific process for reading practice, then your brain will know when you're about to work on your comprehension. As a result, you'll be more focused before you even start. That's something many students don't understand. At least, give it a try, please. What else? Oh, use a good dictionary. Also very important. If you're a beginner learner, choose an English dictionary that translates the words into your native language. There are also learners' dictionaries, which explain words using simple terms. Of course, you can also use the Google Translator. For more advanced learners, I recommend using a monolingual dictionary, one that has definitions only in English with no translations. These dictionaries force you to think in English rather than relying on your native language. Now, just because you find a good dictionary doesn't mean you should look up every single new word. Use context clues. Using context clues means trying to understand a new word by looking at what's around it. For example, if you're stuck on a word you don't know, try looking at the whole sentence for a hint about what it means. Do you understand? Don't stop to look up every new word. It's harder to focus on your reading if you keep interrupting it. You can write down the word and look it up later. Only look up a word if without it you can't understand what you're reading. It will help you improve your reading skills a lot. Now, when you're choosing books to read, keep two things in mind. First, what you're interested in, and second, your reading level. Don't forget this. Whenever you can, you should read things that you enjoy. You should also choose books that is at an English level just above the one you're most comfortable with. Why? You want to challenge yourself enough to learn new things, but not so much that you're frustrated with your reading. To get a general idea of your reading level, beginners should read dialogues, short reading about common topics or children's books. Intermediate learners can read longer texts, news articles and popular novels with simpler language. Advanced learners can read almost anything, but should approach some classic literatures, such as Shakespeare's plays, with caution. Now you will tell me, but teacher, I don't have money to buy books, articles and these things. My friend, you don't need to buy anything. There are a lot of resources on internet. Just search them. Now, something that worked for me very well, because we don't have a lot of time now. It is not necessary to always read a book. I mean, reading is everywhere we are. When you're on the bus, you can read the tickets or this advertising panels. There are a lot of them outside, and many of them are in English. Or you can read the instructions for use of the shampoo. They usually put them in different languages. Or you can go online and read news in English. Of course, about something you are interested in. Sports, movies, world. Do both intensive and extensive reading. Intensive reading is when you try to understand every word on the page. And extensive reading simply means casually reading anything you see in English. Do both of them and I'm sure you will improve your English reading skills.
Thank you, teacher. You have helped me a lot. Now, about writing, I want to improve it.
Hey, wait. I have more tips about how to improve your reading skills. But writing is also very important. Well, it will rely on our subscribers. They will decide it. The next video would be more tips to read in English, or how to improve your writing skills.
Let me know in the comments. And if you like the video, don't forget to like it. This conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.